You get quite a few reversals. That's not bad, of course. It doesn't mean this is bad, but we have in the reverse, right in the middle, we have the Five of Swords. Then we have the Four of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, and the Death card, all in the reverse. My lovely Capricorn, this is you here. We don't, we have one more person, and that's the Queen of Swords, but you came up as the Lord or the so-called Emperor in the normal tarot decks. Not that this is a normal one as well. It's just, they call it the Lord. And you're in the upright, which is great. The other person, however, is in the upright as well. This is the Queen of Swords. Now, it doesn't matter if it's a female or a male person. And they seem to play quite an important role in the month of September for you or around your life. The Queen of Swords, it's a person who eventually would have let's say Aquarian, a Gemini or a Libra sort of sun or a moon or an ascendant, but that is not necessary. As a matter of fact, usually the sword people, the sword suit, is someone that is quite talk active. They're great writers, they're great speakers, and they can twist words as they like. They're very good with words. They can cut through the matter with words. And this is how you will recognize your person that is around you in the month of September. Now, what is going on? I have I'll just show you a few cards. I have the Seven of Swords in the upright and the Five of Swords in the reverse. Now look at the card of the Five of Swords. This I would say it. This has been a battle. Okay. Now I don't know if the battle was between this person and you, my lovely Capricorns. But the battle is being put to rest. There is no winner in this one. There will be no winner. Look, if it was in the upright, I would have said one of you will come out winner, whatever that is. And it is not. You're just leaving the matter. Now, who is fighting what and why? I have a very sort of strong feeling because I see quite a few swords, and because the person came up as well as a sword card, I would suggest that some of you had or will be having in September some sort of a verbal fights about something. It can be anything, but we'll have a look at the reversals down here because I think they're the ones. Let me try and see if I can show you the spread a bit better, maybe like this. It seems I cannot find the right place for the cards. Maybe that way, maybe not. But the situation here is there will be no winner. Let me show you one more thing. We have the Seven of Swords and they're right here. Now I want to tell you something. Look at them. Are they writing? Are they, look, what are they doing? Are they writing the Look at them standing here, having put all the swords down. What are they doing? I have a feeling they're writing the peace contract now. They're like putting it down in words. I want peace. I don't want to win. I don't want you to win. I want peace. I don't really see, I would need a few more cards to say, this is your lawyer. I would have said this if I could see some more cards, but I don't see this. However, though, I see them happily accepting or offering peace. And they're sincere. They are sincere. They're coming in the upright. They're absolutely sincere about what they say. Now, let me show you one more thing. The battlefield, the Five of Swords in the middle, that is coming up in the reverse. So that means, look how in this card, and as a general, the Five of Swords is a card of I win and one will win out of the expense for the other one. So it's on someone else's back. I will win, but I will win it on your back. That's it. So the thing here is you both are giving up on this fight. You don't want such fight. You don't like such fight. You don't want to win at anyone's expense, not even at your own. So you don't want to win like this. This isn't a win. And look at the death down here as well, right in your feet. And this is in the middle of the, so both cards are telling me the death comes in the reverse as well. So you were initially probably planning for one to come out a winner and everything to be put to rest. Well, but the thing now is actually, no. Well, no one wants to come out a winner. This is not a great win. The one that we will have at the end of this battle is not a great win, and we are not going to end the things. We are going to put all swords down, put all words and everything that we have to say to one another or communicate in whatever manner or regard, in whatever regard, and just get peace in the house. Whatever, if this is in the house, if this is at your workplace, if this is in your company and stuff like that. The top row is definitely, look, one more time. I cannot stress enough how many times did I see this card coming up as a document. A document is being written. A fight is being put to end. And this is like on a mutual, like we both agree not to fight over it. We will accept our own, however we agree about it. Let's put it down in words. And I can see these people here, they're writing it. They're really writing it. And whenever the Three of Pentacles comes up, now this is only a situation for some of you, but I will give you an example with a friend of mine. Recently, she had to renew her driving license, and she comes from a different country. So she said, I'm going to travel to the country and I will renew this because I haven't done it in the last 7 years. And I just want to have a driving license again. I might get a car. So there we go. She asked me to lay a spread for her. I did. And the Three of Pentacles came in the reverse. And I did suspect it. But I could not understand why wouldn't she get her driving license. And I did tell her, it doesn't seem like you will be able to do it for whatever reason that is. And I'm talking only about the Three of Pentacles. And she came back and she said, you know, it didn't happen. I could not. I tried so many times. I tried to talk to them and they say, no, you now live in a different country. We are not able to issue any further driving licenses. You should claim it from the country now you live in. But I never had one in that country. However, so this is the point here. It did not happen. Something that was a shock to us. In the upright, however, I've seen it many times. That was only the last example recently when I did this. Many times I've seen it when young people were getting exams. So many times when they're passing through exams, and successfully so, they are just getting it in the upright. And this is why I think, looking at this person here for you, the Queen of Swords, that she's great, she or he, that can be a male person as well. They're great with words. Then the Seven of Swords, the fight has been put to rest. Although the Seven of Swords quite often also suggests that someone has made up their mind, yes, and no matter what, they will just achieve what they want. And if the Queen of Swords, if this person in your life has made up their mind to put peace, to get peace, they will get peace. This is it. You won't be able to fight with them anymore. And if it's, but because she's looking towards them, that's why I have a feeling it's all about, this is her idea or his idea, and they're in the upright and they're very sincere about it. They're not like, you know, if this is someone that is about to offer you a contract, of course you're the emperor of your own spread in your own life. But sometimes, for whatever reason, that there is just this, you know, people refuse or just fight with us, whatever their reasons might be. And then at a point, maybe they have realized that you're right. You actually are right, because you're in the upright, you're the emperor. You come up as a higher energy. And finally they agree to get to peace and no more. I've seen something here, sorry. So they just don't want that fight anymore. Neither you don't want it either. And we have a full moon eclipse. This is the full moon eclipse. We have a solar eclipse on the 1st of September, and this is the full moon eclipse. And I guess that by the full moon eclipse, whatever that document might be, it will be produced in paper, and most probably will be just given to you or presented to you. And you agree, you are right underneath. Probably most of the rules are yours anyway in this document, whatever that document might be. But if you were concerned about, you know, getting through some exam, or maybe you're the emperor, that might be your daughter or I don't know, son or something, and if you were constantly fighting with them that they won't get into, it's September, they will get through. They will get through. I mean, it's obvious. They've set their mind to get through, and they will get through. And no matter how much you were fighting, no matter how little they were studying, according to your opinion, that is, they will get through. So, however, though, we have quite a few I mean, the Death card in the reverse, and we have two more cards that are the Four of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups in the reverse. Now, a tiny little, some sort of a small wish of yours will not going to happen, and I have a very strong suspicion that this small wish of yours is putting an end to the matter, and you will not be able to, because you probably never again want to hear about it. You just wanted to put the death to it. And now, because the person seems willing to, why is it so blurry? Because this person is suddenly willing to drop all the swords and put the peace papers down. Now, this certainly takes you a little wish away to put a complete death and probably still communication about the matter. So basically, this will be put in words peacefully again, and the other thing that the cards suggesting is, with the Four of Pentacles, in particular with the Four of Pentacles, is that maybe you were not willing to pay for this, whatever that was. Maybe they were not willing to pay. Now, because the Four of Pentacles is in the reverse, you will have to, one of you will have to open up the piggy bank and pay for the matter, whatever that is. But in the reversed position, this is talking about, let's get some coins out of the piggy bank and let's pay for this document that we need. Or if let's say you were absolutely sure that they will not get to that university, and you just wanted to stop and end the matter, and you were constantly fighting with them, and you were not willing to support them any further. Let's say support them, because we have to support young people for as long as they study and all of that. And because you were fighting so much, and you were sure they will not get into that university or something, or they will not get, now suddenly you will have to turn it around and keep supporting them, if that's the case. For some of you, that will be definitely the case. For some others of you, however, I mean, it, as I say again and again, it has to me, I'm not sure even if it's so legal matter, such a legal matter. I don't really see a legal matter. It can just be normal bureaucracy that you're dealing with, and you were not willing to pay. Let's say you were not willing to pay for their driving license, but suddenly, I mean, they've gone through all the lessons, they've dropped all the fights with you about it, they've shown that they really want to get there, and who knows, you will have to pay for the exam now, or maybe even for the car, although I don't see a car here. Not at all. And in the same manner, you can apply it to pretty much any. This can be your partner in the family, okay? So who knows, you were discussing something and rather fighting verbally a little bit about it, and now suddenly you find the consensus, you find that middle point where you can both meet and say, okay, this much finances, we can invest in that and we can make it happen. Same thing in business. Same thing in business. You're dropping the fight. That's the main message. And if there should be a suggestion that the cards are giving us, it's basically, yes, watch the finances. You will have to probably, don't be disappointed if a little wish of yours doesn't come through, because this piece here is much more important than anything else actually. And if there was a worry about an exam, about getting even a position, look, even a presentation, look, if you could, I'm not sure if this is any better. Look how people are watching what you do. They watch you. So that might be a sort of a presentation that you were really discussing about. How do we do this? How do we do it? And you were constantly fighting with one another. Well, it will go perfectly and you will find the middle ground for it, my dear Capricorn. So it doesn't seem, I mean, it seems like a good month, lovely month, absolutely. Since it looks like it's been a struggle, but as I said, you will not be able to, your wish to end it will not come through. You will have to deal with it further. But not, I don't feel it, but this now for the better and not as unpleasant as it probably was in the past.